Hello, good morning, and welcome back to the channel. We have a typhoon, and so this is the weather. So look at the water.
All right, so we're out here at the main irrigation. It's been raining hard all night long. And this is the first time the water has actually come up over the culvert. Not terrible, but it's still coming up over the culvert. But if you look at how much water is being drained off of this property. Look at the flow of that water. I mean, that's a lot of water. A lot of water going all at once. We may try and open that up a little bit more. Let a little bit more go. They blocked it off a little bit. And that may help this go down a little bit, but it's absolutely full. But it did not go over the sides of the ditch here, just over the top, coming into the culvert. So, and we got quite a bit of water, and the cats are all safe.
In the old.
One somewhere in the old doghouse. Snow was over in the kubo. So Butterscotch is wandering around over here. So they're you can see the two kittens over in the Butterscotch's kittens are over there. I've already seen Tigger and her baby, and Snow. So they're all accounted for. So they're all good. I think Butterscotch is out hunting for something. Maybe she's trying to find a mouse or a rat or something out there. So yeah, and it's considering all the rain that we've gotten, this is not bad at all.
So now it's said that it's a super typhoon, Karina.
This is draining really well.
Oh yeah, it is. You can see in this drain here.
Even though we have some standing water out here, we've never expected to have a dry property when a typhoon comes through. It's just not going to happen. It's a matter of how quickly the water drains off, and it is draining really nice. There's water for sure, but it's we've done a pretty good job of getting the drainage set up because it's going really well. And the floor of the dirty kitchen where Snow has been hanging out and eating. Hi. You want to say something? Yeah. Yeah. It's actually dry. So it rained hard most of the night. She's been in the kubo for most of the night, but she also hangs out over here in the dirty kitchen, and the floor is dry for the most part. There's a little bit over in that corner that's wet, but where the food is, it's dry. So they do have a dry spot to get out of. And then last night we had a visitor. I don't know what time that was. Probably 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, yeah.
Cardo. He showed up. He was hungry, so he got some food from us, and then he crashed out on the front porch out of the rain. So he got to come over, fill his belly, and get out of the rain. So that was nice for him. So we won't turn a dog away when they show up because we know they're hungry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You like that? Yeah. So we won't turn a dog away over here. We know that the dogs are barely surviving here a lot of the times. So if they show up here, they get fed and they can hang out if they want. So that's what he did, and he knows he can. He came over here and just laid down for several hours. But so that is our typhoon weather update right now. Lots of water.
We'll see what if the rain stops. See how much that of that water drain or something.
It'll drain pretty quick, I think. So that's our update. We'll be back later.
It's still there's I cannot compete with that. You have food in there. You have food. What do you want? What do you want? I don't know what you want. You just want to talk to the camera. Okay. Still sprinkling here, but the water is already gone down. You can see the culvert doesn't have that water on top of it. She just wants attention. So it's draining fast, actually, the water. And Orlan, I think he opened more. He opened it more, the main drain. And the water is still flowing. I'm not sure if you can see, actually. You can see the water there. It's flowing good. So hopefully the rain stops already. We don't need more rain, and it would be nice if the typhoon just disappear. And I'm worried about our flight and all that. I mean, it's not in a few days still, but I'm just worried. I don't want to have something that can delay it. You be careful, you're gonna fall. I know, I don't know what you want. So yeah, we'll go back to you later.
All right, welcome back. Last video we did with the water out here was about 5:30, 5:45 in the morning. It's now about 8 o'clock. It's stopped raining for now. Hasn't rained for probably a couple hours now. So this was pretty much underwater. Not a whole ton of water, but most of it's drained off. You can see the drain over here is still pretty full, but the water has gone down quite a bit. All of the water is now going through the culvert, so it is no longer going up and over. Still a lot of water in here.
That water is
What are you doing?
it's from the rain. It's
Get out of there. My gosh, get over here. You bonehead. Show them what you did. Show them what you did. Show them. They're going to wonder now. She decided to walk over in a bunch of soft ground that is not solidified yet. So she was sinking. Now she's got mud all over her shoes. Bonehead. So so we still got this water over here, which is substantial. But we have a drain right here, where all these rocks are at, that drains into the main irrigation here. So as that goes down, which it is, this will continue to drain there. The water that's over here, there's several spots that I opened up along the wall of the drain here, and you can see the water coming, draining into the drainage ditch all the way down. So there's, I don't know, half a dozen at least spots where the water has the ability to drain over. So yeah, so this is just a quick example of the typhoon and how quickly the water recedes down here when you have the drainage on the property. So we're getting a ton of water off of this property really quick. And we do have plenty of water sitting out here, but if it doesn't rain for the rest of the day, the majority of this will be gone. There may be a little bit left, but the majority will all be gone. It will all be drained off. So, and the deepest spot that we had up here is no longer even here. So we actually filled it in to help with mowing and stuff. So, but the drains are working great. So hopefully we'll be able to dry out for a little while.
Yeah.
And the typhoon now is over by Taiwan. So according to the news. So hopefully we got a few days where it's drying out, and the guys that are planting the rice and farming the rice are happy they got their water. I don't think they were expecting this much water, but so that's our update for now. So we'll be back later.
Okay.
All right, welcome back. It's been about an hour since we were out here with our last update, so we'll give you an update now after an hour. Water's gone down quite a bit, and you can see the driveway is draining. I opened up the little drains on the driveway a little bit more, but it's gone down several inches.
Yeah. You can see the
at least 4 inches that it's gone down. 4 to 5 inches that it's gone down already. To the north, it's still kind of dark, but that's where the typhoon is actually going. To the south and southeast, it's a little bit lighter. So you can see the driveways. A lot of the water's gone out of it as well. So it's draining really good.
Now all of our neighbors,
we got neighbors out draining their stuff.
Most of them are working now.
So yeah, it's you can see that without a drain here, it would be just almost impossible to be around because of the amount of water. And it drains really well. And we don't have a problem with the driveway or anything, but if you didn't have the drains getting the water away from the property, it would be a problem. You would have water here, and you would have it here for a good period of time. I think before we got this property and built on it, and it was just field. Nobody ever did any type of drainage on it at all. And the ground never had the opportunity to really get firm. Because there was always so much water on it. And you can look out here, you can see there's plenty of water standing over here.
It's gone down now.
It's gone down quite a bit, and you can see the water flowing through the rocks here. The actual drain hole is underneath the water level, but with the flow of the water coming this way, it's actually pulling that water out. So it's draining really well. This isn't the first time we've had a typhoon come through, and so we've had a good plan in place to get the water off, and it's doing really well. So we'll give you another update in a couple hours, see how far the water's gone down, and see if we're going to have to build a boat and float around in it. So we'll be back later.
So there's a fish here in
little fish. It's about a couple inches long.
in the driveway.
We can see if we can. Go in the middle. Just go real slow, and you'll see him swimming around. He's about 2.5 inches long. 2.5, 3 inches long. Where'd he go?
Are you sure it's not just...
It's a fish, babe. I know what a fish looks like. He ain't very big. There.
Oh yeah, there's a fish! There, you can see it.
Are you sure?
So it's raining again. This is the update on the weather. It's 11 o'clock now. So everybody's like working on the field right now.
All right, welcome back. This is our next update here for the water from the typhoon. It has been raining off and on, not very hard, but just a little here and there. But if you look at the driveway, it's gone way down. I think probably the drains off of the side are pretty much done. This has gone way down as well. The main irrigation has gone way down. Yeah, you can see the drain hole just underneath the level of the water, and it's draining out really well over here. So, so it's actually doing really well. So we got most of the water over here drained off, and a lot of this will drain over into here and then out into the main irrigation ditch. Just when it's real full, it'll drain off the side into the side drainage ditch here. So a lot of water going out, and
The rain is on and off, so
so yeah, it's doing well, and it's like I said, it's noon now, so a matter of a couple hours, this has gone down drastically as far as getting the water off the property. So just to show you guys that it does do a really good job with removing the water. So that's going to be our update for now. Hopefully it will stay dry here for a while, and get the rest of this water taken care of. And most of the neighbors that are trying to grow rice have been out working on their berms and stuff out here. So
earlier when it was raining, they were like out there.
and hopefully we'll be able to put it in the video. Hopefully you'll see it, the fish that was in the driveway.
I gotta look at that video and see.
So
Well, it's not very clear because it moves really fast.
yeah, it's
Little
just a little minnow type.
size.
Let's see if it's still in the driveway or if it went off into the ditch or into the field here. So if it went into the ditch, it's probably already gone into the main irrigation. But yeah, I don't see it swimming around anywhere. So who knows where it went, but so all of these, they're still draining a little bit. Some of these little cutouts, little drains are draining a little bit, but not much. Overall, they're pretty well stopped. So a lot of that will drain out into the grass and go down in there. So so that is our latest. And Butterscotch is out trying to catch a bird.
I don't know. She's the only one that's been wandering around here.
And so we'll be back later and give you an update and see how far the water level is going down. Hopefully it continues to go down.
Welcome back. It is 2:30 in the afternoon. So this is what the water situation looks like. Still draining a lot of water. The rain is on and off, so it's not really like steady, no rain anymore. So that's why the water is still here. It's draining, but it's a lot of water.
All right, we're back out here. It's like mid-afternoon. I'm not sure exactly what time. I think Madeline told you guys. So we're just checking up. We've had some moderate rain, so it's not down as far as what we would like it by now. So it's going down still, but then we get some rain. It goes stays the same for a while. This one over here is pretty full again, just because it's collecting all the water back here. We have to go check our berm back here and make sure it's all good to go. But it's running full again. This one over here is still pretty full. The driveway is about what it was last time. So this one I just cleared out a little bit, so it's flowing good. You can see the water flow going into the main irrigation ditch is doing really well. So it'll drain pretty quick. And then the main irrigation one here is cruising along as well. So if we could just have multiple hours here with no rain. Well, I mean, we're in good shape right now, but it would be pretty well taken care of if we get a period of time with no rain. So we'll just keep plugging along, and hopefully by this evening, it'll all be gone, because most of it's already gone. So.
It said that the typhoon is out.
Yeah, the typhoon is gone, but we're still catching rain from it. Just because it's gone, we still catch the outer edges of it with the rainfall and stuff. And there's been a lot of flooding down in Manila, and lots of people having to have people come rescue them and stuff down there. So glad we don't live down there. Glad we don't live in a massive flooding area. That's one thing when we did find this property that we did not want, was a property that floods. You get water no matter where you're at in the Philippines, but it's a matter of, I mean, I'm talking like 10 feet of water that they're getting down there. So we'll try and check back in here in a few hours and see where the water level's at. Give you guys a final update before it gets dark.
Welcome back. So we have a visitor here in the property. This is our neighbor's dog. He shows up. He wants to have something to eat, so Mark went inside and grabbed some food for him. The dog doesn't haven't had dinner yet. So we're gonna do the last update and then feed the dogs as well. So he's waiting. You have food in there, Snow.
All right, so Cardo came back today, so he's getting his dinner. We're going to do a last update here. You can see the driveway's looking way better, way less water in it. There's still some water in the grass over here, but it's not anything close to what it was earlier. Still a lot of water moving through. The more hours that pass, you can see the hole for the drainage.
See already.
So now it's gone down another couple inches. So water's still flowing from the yard through down into there. So yeah, this is looking way better. Still a lot of water, but considering what it was this morning, this is nothing. And you look at around the other properties around here, and there's a ton of water. So, and before we did all of this drainage all over the property, that's the way this property was. So you just had, not that it flooded, but you had massive amount of standing water everywhere. It's not like a flash flood or anything like that, but so if we don't have any rain tonight, that would be really good. By morning, I think the majority of this will be gone, if not all of it. Because if you remember in the video this morning, it was overflowing a little bit here. So that's going to be our update and the last little clip of today. So thanks for watching, and share with your friends and family, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Thanks for watching.